Hey, welcome back, fellow goal achievers out there. This is Terry here, working on our Quick Tip Tuesday, where we try and give basic, nice little free things to help you motivate you to propel you through the week. We're past Monday, where we have so much going on. We're into kind of Tuesday, where things can slow down and we can really start to keep that momentum going and to keep us achieving our goals. We are still working on our 10-part series on the things you must embrace if you want to reach your really big goals. This is number 7, so definitely pay attention and watch these short little 2-3 minute videos and take it with you and keep it at heart. Today, we are going to go over go at your own speed. That's kind of an important thing, right? We've all heard the fable of what is the rabbit and the hare? Where the rabbit starts off strong but then crashes, right? We've all done that, but the tortoise is going nice and pace and what's comfortable for that individual person. Which is kind of what we're talking about by going at your own speed, because we've all had someone that's been fussing at you because they don't really see you as really going anywhere near your goal. Right. They don't see all the work that's going on behind the scenes. And it can be challenging or hard when your mom or your best friend or even your boss doesn't think that you're accomplishing anything at all. When a lot of times those little micro steps, they don't see all the little things that come over to get to that one top objective. When the truth is, of course, you're making a multitude of small steps every single day. And that's where the key comes in. It's not a rat race. It's not trying to get there as fast as you can. This isn't NASCAR. This isn't the horse race track down the road. It's not the first person there wins all the time, but it's the person that's due diligent and keeps it up. Eventually things can turn around on something like that. But keep in mind, these are the actions that are driving you forward. Sometimes so slowly, it may even seem to you that nothing's happening, but we all know that it is. You know that it is. I personally like to keep my goals in front of me, where I have my major goal, right? I have my main goal, my major steps underneath of it, and all the micro steps. I love to cross them off. That way I can see where I've been. I'm not always, because also as you're going through that, the more lines of those little steps that you cross off, the more it empowers you to go forward, because now you're getting closer and closer to the goal, which is it's just powerful to inside of you, both here and here, right? But rather than listen to people who aren't necessarily in the know, why don't you ask the expert? You ask yourself just how far you've come. Take a step back and ask, where are you now that you weren't worth last week, last month, or even last year? Look at where you came from. I'm just even going to reference even losing weight. I've lost 35 pounds like 3 times this year. And every single time I've watched that scale get smaller and smaller. And I remember where I was at before, so, it is that keeping an eye on those types of things and going from there. But, examine the process you made, definitely take a step back, look at what you've done. And the next is celebrate what you've done. I'm not always as good at that. I'm just simply not going to lie. I have a tendency to, as I'm nearing finishing up a goal and it's coming, I've already started planning for the next one. I'm already there at the next one doing what needs to be done. It's already here. Every so often, I will take a step back and set my milestones and make sure I take myself to a dinner, buy myself something I wouldn't normally buy. Whatever the case happens to be, that's what it happens to be. It's what you need to do, whatever's going to be best for you. Because we got to remember, great big goals aren't realized in small pieces. William James said, little by little, we build our power. And that's where a lot of this kind of comes into play, because it's extremely important for you to work at your speed and not anybody else's. It's not up to them. It's up to you. You have to listen to your body. You got to listen to your mind and do what's going to be right for you. I work in small, fast bursts. Sometimes I take breaks, just whatever I need, because the fact is, slow and steady wins the race. Hey, everyone. Thank you all for listening. Hopefully you found some good insights on this. We do value your all's input on these things. I do have a Facebook group, Empire Builder Confidential. I've put the link in the somewhere here. Definitely click on it, follow us. Every Tuesday we do this. There's also much deeper topics that we dive into every single week, just to keep everybody up on their toes and keep these things refreshed. A lot of the stuff is things we already know. It's just we forget them sometimes, or it loses some value, and also now it means something to us. So click on the link and go. And this is Terry here signing off, reminding you to envision, execute, and excel in everything that you do. Thanks, everyone.